Hi everyone, it's Sunday, August 7th, time for another HideNet Week in Review. I'm Vera Jordan. So we're going to have a shorter video for the next few weeks, and that's because we don't publish a European or international report while the Italians have their traditional August closings and slowdowns. So we're going to start with the US this week, and then we'll go on to Latin America. So last week I said that it looks like the market here made a U-turn, and that still appears to be the case, although it's a bit of an odd market. Some producers really are able to get a higher price here and there, but for the most part, others are lucky to get steady levels. Specifically looking at heavy Texas steers, the price is still fluctuating for those reasons. We have sales ranging from $22 to $25 for 62, 64 pound selections. Now that said, there were also unconfirmed reports of higher prices too, but in the end, most are still bearish, at least for the near term. In the cow market, there's still a lot of pressure, especially on Holsteins, and that's because of the slow upholstery sector, particularly in China. Looking at the export totals, combined export sales were again disappointing at 442,000, which is still 5.5% higher than last week. Combined export shipments were good at 605,900, which is also up 5%. Slaughter for the week was 651,000, down 3% from the previous week, but still pretty high. From South America, editor Ronald Guial reports that raw material prices dropped again, this time by 8 cents to $1.96 per kilo. But the high costs of shipping, chemicals, and other elements of business are keeping the reference price of TR1 unchanged at US 80 cents per square foot. In other news from Brazil, we hear that the footwear industry generated more than 27,000 jobs in the first half of 2022, and the CICB is ready for its big automotive forum on the 18th of August. From elsewhere in Latin America, Chile's leather and leather goods production was up 14.5% in June. In Colombia, IFLS and EICI closed with millions in business concluded. In Mexico, CEPAL has closed 17 tanneries and sanctioned another 41 so far this year over environmental problems. In Nicaragua, raw material shortages are driving up footwear prices by 80%. In Paraguay, exporting slaughterhouses totaled more than 195,000 head in July. And finally, in Uruguay, the unions held a 24-hour national strike in the refrigerators on Thursday. So that's all we have for this week. And until next week, good night from HideNet.